buddies, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we're checking out a Wolfychu animation. This is weirdest things that scare me. I can relate to the title because I know that there are some. I don't want to say it because I feel like people are going to troll me and it's going to just give me anxiety. But there are some weird things that I've seen that have scared me or like have really freaked me out. And it's just a weird thing that I have, so I can relate. And I want to see what things are on her list and if we share particular items. So link for this video is in the description box below for you to check out. Now let's get started. I'm actually nervous right now because in knowing the things that scare me, I'm like, please, I don't want them to be on the list because I don't want to see them, but I guess we'll find out. Oh dear, okay.
Hi everyone, this is
Hello.
Wolfychu. Before we start, I just wanted to quickly say that I actually voiced a character in Jordan's new music video for his song Shooting Stars. If you want to go check that out, the link is in the description down below. As a lot of you guys already know, I am a huge scaredy cat. I get freaked out by anything extremely easily, so I decided to make a part 2 for my Weird Things That Scare Me video, because I still have lots of things to talk about that I couldn't fit into the first video. I think that probably a lot of you can relate to some of my fears.
Let's see.
Like
I'm
the
nervous.
dark. Is it weird that I'm still afraid of the dark?
I can be afraid of the
Maybe,
dark
but
sometimes.
I can't just walk down a dark hallway. I have to run every time.
Oh,
when
wow.
I really think about it,
I don't blame
know
you,
it's
though.
kind of silly to be afraid of the dark.
Is it though?
Especially when you're just in your own house. But you never know what could be hiding in the shadows.
A Waluigi?
But
You
sometimes
never
people
know.
can have fears that you might just not be able to understand.
But it's so
like how
cute.
some people are afraid of dogs. I had a friend
Yeah,
that was
okay, so the dark I give you, you know, because I've been in situations where, like, if I'm alone or I have to, let's say we shut down the lights in the living room, we're in a bedroom, we're about to go to bed, and then I'm like, holy crap, I need to get something. I won't, if it's completely dark in the living room, I won't walk through. I will turn on the lights and walk through. I can't just walk through the dark. Sometimes I feel like something's going on. You know, I get suspicious, I guess you can say. Because sometimes I'll be like, okay, there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. But it does actually scare me. I am afraid to just walk through the house in the dark. I don't run through it. I just turn on the lights. I'm like, hey, let me just turn on the lights, get to where I need to get to, then come back. Other than that, it's you know, even when we sleep at night, we don't sleep with no light. There's like the TV light. We have the TV on all night, so that way at least there's some type of light. Yeah. And I am afraid of some dogs. Or dogs in general. If I don't know this dog, or even if I know the dog, I get afraid of them. I ain't gonna lie.
terrified of all dogs, big and small.
Yeah,
I remember
I'm afraid
one
of-
time when we were young where
It
he
depends on the-
screamed
Oh.
and ran away from a chihuahua.
Oh.
I really felt like I was the brave
cute.
one on that day.
That's
Some
good.
big dogs can be dangerous, but for the most part,
It's
dogs
mostly
are
the
just
owner.
adorable to me. But I do have my fair share of weird fears, like being upside down. It's not just that I don't like being upside down,
Yeah, that
it's
one's
that
weird.
I hate it, and it terrifies me.
Really?
I don't know what exactly started this fear. I've just always hated the feeling so much. A few
Wow.
months back, I went
That
to a
is-
theme
that
park
is
with my
weird.
boyfriend, and we were having a good day until we got to this one ride called the Pirate Ship.
Oh, I know
Before
the
we got
ship.
on the ride, we thought this would be nice.
They have that
this
at Busch
ride
Gardens, too.
definitely wouldn't go upside down. We thought that it was just
Wrong.
the type of ride that swings back and forth until we
no.
got on the ride and these huge safety belts and bars came down on us, and I said, "This ride definitely doesn't go upside down, right?" And of
It
course,
definitely does go
it
upside
went
down.
upside down. Not just once, but like 6 times.
Yeah.
And I was freaking out,
And then-
screaming and crying and just wanting to get off the
Oh,
ride, and it was just terrible.
baby.
And it felt
Oh,
like the
no.
ride was trolling me as well, because
Yeah,
it
of
would slow
course.
down as if it was gonna stop, but then it would swing upside down.
Because the operators are watching, and they'll watch to see, you know, if people are really afraid. And if there are people who are afraid, they'll troll them. They'll like sit there and just turn it over. I remember once that it turned over and stayed upside down. It wasn't just like, oh, upside down, back to regular. It happened that, and then it just stayed upside down. And you're just hanging there for a legal amount of time, because obviously you can't be upside down for too long because the blood rushes to your head. You can die. Now, but they troll. So when she feels this whole thing of feeling like they're trolling you, she was being trolled. They do that. I knew somebody who used to be a roller coaster operator, and they they enjoyed that stuff.
again in the opposite direction. Apparently, nobody else on the ride was
Look
screaming,
at her. She's
so they
freaking
were
out.
probably all just looking at me thinking,
The ride is
what
already
on earth
over.
is wrong with that girl?
Oh,
After
dear.
the ride, it took me a while to calm
It's
down and
okay.
even just stand up on my own because
Oh,
my
wow.
legs felt like jelly.
Oh,
It was
Boo.
really bad and really embarrassing for me.
Oh.
I'm not as much of a scaredy cat as I used to be when I was little,
Okay.
though. Back
That's
then, I
good.
feel like I was scared of everything.
Oh, wow.
A weird fear that I actually kind of still have is of pool filters. When I was
Okay.
little, I was scared of getting too close to one because I
Right.
thought there might be monsters inside that could
I
come
have a
out to get
different-
me.
different thing,
Probably
and I'll
the
tell you guys in a
weirdest
second.
fear I had when I was little was of number 4. Yeah, just
Yeah,
the
that's-
number 4.
That is
Let me
different.
explain.
That is
Number
weird.
3 was my favorite number.
Okay.
I remember being 3 years old and being so happy about it, but then my birthday came around and I refused to get any older. And me wanting to stay 3 years old somehow turned into me being afraid of number 4.
Oh, wow.
I even remember having a nightmare where I was being cuddled by a giant number 3, and then a giant number 4 came around and took me and started running away, and I was
Oh, my
terrified.
goodness.
It took me a long time to get over this,
That
too.
is weird.
I remember trying to correct my mom every time she told
No.
someone I was 4
I'm
years
3.
old.
Oh, dear.
In fact, I think I kept telling people I was 3 right up until I turned 5. Because being 5 was okay with me.
She's like,
there was
"I'm
another
skipping
thing
4."
I remember from when I was little that really freaked me out too. It all
What?
started at a fair my school was holding.
Okay.
Out of all of the stands, there was one that caught my eye. It was a balloon popping game.
Oh, look at
Why?
the cute
Because
little
one of the prizes you could win was a big dog plushie, and back then I felt like I
cute.
had to own every single dog plushie I found.
Well, look at her.
You can probably
I will do
imagine
it.
what Christmas Day in my house looked like. Anyway, I asked my mom if I could try the game, and she said I could have one try. So
Okay.
I knew that I had to put
Look at her, the
everything into this
determination.
one shot.
Go,
The
you
dog
can do it.
plushie was counting on me,
You can
and I
do it.
threw it. A yellow balloon popped, and I was so happy I
Yay!
won. The guy congratulated me and handed me my prize, and I almost had a heart attack when I saw this giant clown
Oh,
plushie
no!
right in my face. Yeah, we weren't able to choose what prize we got. Each balloon
No.
was tied to one certain plushie, and he wouldn't let me get a different one.
Yeah.
I was horrified. I did
No,
not want
that
this clown
clown is
plushie.
mad
I asked my mom
creepy.
if she could throw it away, but she said that would be rude and I should give it away to someone else instead.
Yeah, I mean,
thought
that's
this
the nice
plushie
thing, but
was
I feel
so
like-
creepy.
Yeah, I think the
watched
thing
it
is
as my
evil.
mom carried it around the fair. I felt
I'm
like
carrying-
at any moment it could suddenly come to
Uh-uh,
life and attack
no,
me.
no.
As soon as we
I know
got
what the
home,
clown
I
is.
ran straight up to my bedroom to get as far away from that clown as I could.
Oh, my
I had
goodness.
nightmares about the clown that night too.
Oh, my gosh,
Nightmares
I
where it
would
was chasing
too.
after me to eat me. And then, the next morning, I woke up,
What?
opened my eyes, and then saw, outside my bedroom window,
What?
the clown outside staring straight at me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I didn't know that my mom was planning on washing the clown plushie before giving it away.
Okay.
And I think this story is what really started my fear of clowns. I
Yeah,
don't trust
I
them.
don't blame
Not
you.
one of them.
I don't
well,
trust
thank you
any of them
guys for
either.
watching this video. Quick reminder.
I don't trust them at all either. And it just made it more like growing up I didn't have a fear of clowns. Like they were just weird to me. It wasn't something I got. Like some kids at birthday parties are like, I want a clown, mommy, I want a clown. Not me. I did not want a clown at my birthday party. It was just not things that, I don't think West Indians rock with clowns. You know, even thinking back, I don't think my mother or anybody really rocked with clowns. But after seeing, like as getting older, I'm like, okay, those guys are creepy. And then it made it very difficult to trust or like or admire clowns in any fashion. Clowns are evil. All clowns are evil. I don't care if you know a clown. They are evil. They are evil. That's how I view them now. The pool thing, I don't blame her for the pool filter thing. When I was younger, and I don't know if this was a true story and like the details got mixed up, because you know when you're a kid and someone tells you a story, sometimes it's based in reality, but some things were mixed around, some details were mixed around, so it's, it's a scarier story than you would have originally thought it was gonna be, I guess you could say. Well, for me, I heard a story about a kid who sat on the pool filter, but it wasn't not the pool filter like in the pool. It was like one of the if you have a pool in your home around the I don't want to say cement path, but if it's like in your back patio, right? You'll have a thing in your patio that's like this big circle. I've never opened it and seen what's inside, so I don't know what's in there, but I heard a story about a kid who opened one of those and sat on it, and it nearly killed him. Like, it sucked out, like, his guts. Not guts. Okay, now as I'm saying this as an adult, I realize that this might have been crazy. So he sat on this circle thing, and it, like, sucked out his, like, intestines or whatever. I don't remember if this kid died or lived, you know, from the story. But ever since then, I would be, like, afraid of, like, the pool filters in the pool, because I would be afraid if I go near them that they were going to suck me or suck, like, my arm in or suck my intestines out. So I realize now that the story was probably, like, either misdetailed or a complete and utter lie. I see that now. But I won't say I'm nervous now, but I still kind of, you know, err on the side of caution. Stay away. I don't understand it. I'm just going to stay away from it. There you go. She did have some weird fears. I do say, I was with her with the dark. I was with her with the pool filters. The number 4, obviously we had different lives. I'm not afraid of the number 4. That one was weird. The being upside down thing, it's weird to have the fear of being upside down, but I can understand having anxiety and being afraid when you're on that ride and it holds you upside down. I can completely understand that. Just being upside down, like if you were on your bed or something like that, I feel like that one can be like a weird one. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Were there any fears that you were like, oh, I totally am afraid with this too? Or did you have differing fears? Could you relate? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you like that video, check out the link in the description box below to support Wolfychu. If you like this video, hug the life out of that like button. I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.